Hey, my name is Luke Atangana, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about jury nullification. Jury nullification is the concept that that a jury, while they're deliberating in the deliberating room, that they can disregard a law that they find inappropriate or not just enough. So basically what happens is the jury can decide, okay, we're not going to look at this law because they think that the law is not just enough, like I said, and they're just going to disregard the law, and make the deliberation not according to the law that the judge gave to them. What we're going to do today is that we're going to look at two different scenarios. The first scenario is going to be one in which the jury is going to be aware that they are allowed to disregard the law. And the second scenario is going to be one where the jury is not aware, because this is going to be the emphasis of the jury nullification concept, is that should the jury know or should they not know that they are allowed to disregard the law, because jury nullification is an implicit law in the American court system. So here are two of the skits, and hope you guys have fun, and then I'm going to talk to you guys again after the skits. Thank you.
Oh, what do you guys think?
I think he's guilty, there's no doubt about it. But the question is, should he really go to jail?
I think you're right. He is guilty, but we shouldn't find him as guilty, because if we do, he'll go to jail, and we all know that he shouldn't go to jail for this, because that's not fair.
I agree, but what about the law? We can't just disregard the law because something doesn't feel right.
I'm willing to face whatever consequence comes from disregarding the instructions from the judge, but I refuse to put that man in jail. He does not deserve it.
Well, I'm with you on that. I'll know not guilty too.
I agree with both of you guys, so I guess my vote is not guilty also.
Welcome back. You guys just saw the first skit, and now you're going to be looking at the second skit. So here it goes.
So, what do you guys think?
I think he's guilty, there's no doubt about it. But the question is, should he really go to jail?
I think you're right. He's guilty, but we shouldn't find him guilty, because he'd go to jail if he's guilty. And if he goes to jail, we all know that's not fair, so he shouldn't go anyway.
I agree, but what about the law? We can't just disregard the law because something doesn't feel right.
Yeah, we can. I took this one class in college where they talked about jury nullification. It's an implicit right we have as jurors to disregard the judge's instructions if we think the law is unfair.
Really? You sure?
Yep.
Well then, there you go. He's not guilty.
Welcome back once again. You've just seen both of the skits, and as you may or may not have seen in the first skit, the juror was not aware of their jury nullification rights. That made the decision a little harder for them, because they didn't really want to go against the law, but at the same time they felt like their law was not right enough for them to follow it. In the second skit, the juror was aware of the jury nullification rights because one of them had some previous experience with the law. So that made the decision a little easier for them. The point here is that jury nullification should remain an implicit right, because if everybody is aware of the jury nullification rights, then it stretches out the law. The law becomes flexible, so everybody knows that there's a law, but we don't really have to follow the law. And that's not a good thing in any system. In any system, a good system is a system in which everybody has laws and everybody follows the laws, righteously. But from time to time, it is necessary to deviate from the law, and not follow it. Okay. The reason why it is important to have jury nullification is because the American court system is not perfect. In no way, shape, or form, the American court system is perfect. Matter of fact, no system in the world is perfect. So there has to be some ways, or some things that allow us, to disobey the law when we feel like a law is not right. And the jury nullification rights gives us that privilege. All right, so I have a little illustration that I'm going to show it to you guys just to show you the importance of having jury nullification remaining in implicit law. Okay, so cameraman, if you will, please follow me. All right, this is it. Guys, please don't laugh. I know this is going to look funny a little bit, but this is a serious matter, okay? All right. This is a company, okay? This is the boss. He gives orders to them. They give orders to them, okay? If the boss, if all the employees at any time feel like they don't have to follow the rules of the company, then more times than not, they will not follow the law. Because let's face it, if I know that I don't have to wear a certain uniform to go to work, or if I know that I don't have to be at work at a certain time, then most likely than not, I'm probably not going to go to work on time, and I'm not going to wear a uniform. That's what's going to happen. So it's important for all the employees in the society, not the society, the company, you know, to know that they have to follow the rules. And it's the same thing in society, you know, because if people know that it's okay for them to disregard the instruction of the judge, then more and more people are going to do it. So it's important for jury nullification to remain an implicit law, because people have to know that they have to follow judge's instruction, you know. And of course, from time to time, they can, you know, deviate from the law. You know, they can deviate from the law, you know, and make a point, you know, and basically saying that, you know, we don't agree with this law, and we just not going to follow it. Okay? So this was my presentation for today. Hope you guys have fun, and well, have a good day. Thank you.